Most traffic stops end with a warning or a citation. This video is a good reminder that they don't all end that way.
Right now, we're just putting everybody in handcuffs right now, okay?
Calm down or you're about to get put on the ground.
Illegal as f.
We have a driver who went to great lengths to stop the police from opening her glove box, insisting that they needed a warrant.
So what's the other guy here for?
That is a canine officer.
You need a warrant? I
Get
know
out.
the law.
Let go of those keys now.
And we have two friends whose answer to one simple question came back to haunt them.
So I'm gonna ask you any kind of firearms in the car. No. 13.
But first, the cops pull over a woman for driving too slowly in the passing lane.
You got your registration on you as well to the vehicle?
I don't.
Okay. Okay. I got you. It's not in the glove box or anything? No? Okay.
The woman hadn't even opened her glove box to check for her registration, leaving the officer suspicious she may be hiding something. Once he got back to his car, he called for a backup officer as well as a K-9 officer.
So for a canine search, the courts have ruled it's not against your constitutional rights, your Fourth Amendment, for a dog to sniff around your car on any motor vehicle stop. I did a traffic grant once where I was trying to pull over as many speeders as possible. Had a canine officer come into town and ask, hey, can I tail you and run my dog around your stops? Absolutely, and it wasn't a problem. It's only a problem if it delays the stop an unreasonable amount of time. So the canine has to get there pretty quickly or already be with you.
I'm not crazy about Brad.
Yeah, I don't like it either.
Hello. Hey, how you doing?
I'm okay.
In just a minute, when he clears, would you just mind parking over here on this side? We don't, the cars, we don't want that.
Yeah, it's just like the same.
Yeah, no, I need you to go here to the right.
The officer later said he suspected the woman had deliberately parked there to discourage a search of her vehicle.
She thought she was being smart and stopped. You know where the two lanes merge right here? Yeah. That's where she parked at, right in the middle. And I got up, I told him, I was like, tell her to pull over this way. Yeah. She's doing that so we can't get in there and search the car. Nice try, though.
It's a legit concern. A lot of police officers are killed by cars or in motor vehicle accidents. Usually, most states have a move over law, so the traffic, if you see emergency vehicles, supposed to move over to the other lane if at all possible. But a lot of people don't pay attention and don't do that.
Hey, go ahead and step out for me real quick. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry. Am I under arrest?
No, you're not under arrest, but step out for me real quick. I'm sorry?
I'm sorry.
Well, I want to talk to you back here instead of on the side of the road. Okay. Step back here.
Oh, sorry.
You're good.
We've got room in my, let me make sure my front seat back here. You got room over there.
Okay, I'm confused at what's going on.
Well, he's going to talk to you while he looks up your information. Right now,
But I've been, it shouldn't take that long to...
it shouldn't, but right now we can give you a court appearance for
Yeah,
not
that's
checking.
fine. I'll
So he's got to take care of all that.
Okay,
Okay?
yeah,
Just while he talks to you.
sure.
This is a weird thing to me, and I see it mostly in like southern states or maybe Southwest, like where this is putting people in the front seat of your car with you. If you notice, they didn't even pat her down for weapons or anything. It's just not something I was ever trained to do, and we don't do in the northern states typically. They do it a lot down there. I'm sure it has some benefits, but I, from a safety standpoint, don't really like it.
Talk to you here. Let me get this.
Are you in okay? Okay.
Yeah.
Do me a favor, turn that off.
No, I'm not
Ma'am?
going to. For
You're
my
gonna-
safety, I'm going to leave.
You're going to turn that off
No,
because
I'm
we
not.
have here.
Yeah, but your cameras
Ma'am?
aren't for my safety.
Ma'am, I'm going
No.
to tell you one last
Sir?
thing. Turn the camera off. Leave your phone here. You can record, but we're not going to have a conversation with somebody else.
She's not going to speak. She is my
Put
witness.
your phone up here. Here, okay, just
One of those.
put it right there. You can keep it on, just put it up there.
No,
I don't want it
just
in your
stay
hand.
on the phone, please.
Keep her on the phone, just put it up there. Same thing with your keys. Put your keys up there. Nothing in your hands.
What?
Okay?
Okay.
It's all being recorded.
It's fine. I just feel safer if somebody other than you is recording or is with me.
That's fine.
Okay?
But we just don't want anything in your hands, okay?
That's fine.
She seems a little hypervigilant in a way. Also, she has those scabs all over her face. I'm not being critical of her, but that is something you do see with like meth addicts or people who do a lot of meth. They kind of uncontrollably pick and have a lot of scabs.
I am totally fine with taking a court date if that's what I need to do.
Well, he doesn't have to give you that. He can give you a warning for that.
Right, that's what I'm...
But the thing is, this way it notates it. It's in our
that's
system.
fine. So
and it
you
just
know
says
that I know, and yeah.
Exactly. We're not trying to jam you up with tickets, but we do want to document it.
That's fine. I just like to get pulled out of a vehicle, you know.
Well, ma'am, I don't know if you get pulled out on the interstate. We work the interstate. It's safer.
Right,
for us
that's fine.
because you saw how he was standing there and I'm standing there. That's not safe for us.
Right.
Here, it's less likely we're going to get hit, and it's also safer for you because there's a roll cage in case somebody crashes into us.
So I didn't know that cops handled the interstate. I thought that was state troopers.
They're all cops, honey.
Learning all kinds of new things today.
Knowledge, power.
So interesting, where I work, we do have state police. Obviously, they do work a lot of the highways. A lot of towns and cities don't work the highways because they're concentrating on things in town. But in the law, it does not differentiate powers. So trooper, city cop, town cop all have the same authority. Not one outranks the other. Can all pretty much do what the others can do. It's just kind of the priority of your employer.
All right, I'm just gonna give you a warning on the left lane, and I'll give you a warning on the other.
Perfect. He's still doing his paperwork.
Right now.
Canine guy arrived. They're not prolonging the
It just
stop
took a little bit for the
too
Texas
much.
return to come back, so that's
Right, because you have to.
yeah. Okay.
Oh,
while
she's
I'm
noticing.
filling this out,
So what's the other guy here for?
that is a canine officer.
Okay, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
of course.
Hey, get history. She's got history with us with narcotics. Also, she was part of a meth lab investigation. She did not want to get out of the vehicle and was real argumentative about that. Taking her phone with her, this, that, and the other. Coming from Panama City, so that's kind of where we're at with her.
Well, sometimes they show up if they see a traffic stop and they're in the area, and other times we call them.
Yeah, you called him though.
You called him on me, didn't you?
So I'm just gonna ask you: is there anything in the vehicle? Anything that's not supposed to be anything in the vehicle? Anything illegal?
No.
Anything on you?
No.
Okay.
I knew why you had me on the side of the road for so long. I'm not stupid.
What do you mean for so long? This isn't any longer than.
Yeah, you're not even.
So that's where he's going with that. What do you mean for so long? This isn't any longer than like a normal traffic stop because of that rule of not being able to detain people for too long just to run a canine. That's what I'm guessing.
Been typing though. See,
I am.
it's okay.
Do you see
I think
all
it's
these
like a
people
half an hour, the
fill
typical
in?
traffic stop
Do
they
one
give
at a
you.
time here.
Not 100% on that.
Charles Robert 9, Charles Edwards, CR29CE.
Ooh. Uh-oh. And he
This is
sat.
stupid. I'm going
Not
to
good.
jail just because they want me
Or
to.
good, depending how
We're
you
not
look
going
at
to
it.
jail if we don't find anything.
There's nothing in there.
Out come the gloves.
Can I ask why you're putting gloves on?
Not her first rodeo.
Because I'm going to search your vehicle in a minute.
No.
It's okay, just don't get it out. You don't worry about it. There's nothing in your car. Don't worry
No,
about it.
yeah, there's nothing, so like
It's
whatever.
okay.
Yeah,
Just
nothing to worry about.
Just don't say nothing.
Totally fine.
It's just frustrating.
Okay, he's going to talk to you real quick, okay?
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going?
it's going.
I hear you. I'm Deputy Hopkins with Santa Rosa. So,
By the way, love the stash. See a lot of beards on cops now, which are fine, obviously, but I do love a stash on a cop.
the dog alerted the odor of narcotics in the vehicle, okay? Is there anything in there you ain't
There's
supposed to have?
nothing in there.
Nothing in there? Anything on you you're not supposed to have?
No.
Okay. All right, I'm just going to run down a list of things. This is a simple yes or no. Yeah, simple yes or no answer, okay? Any methamphetamine in the vehicle?
No.
Any heroin in the vehicle?
No, they're
Any-
going off of my past record.
Ma'am,
No.
we're going to turn the phone off if you keep doing that, talking back and forth.
Yeah,
Talk to
simple
him.
yes or
No,
no.
there's nothing in
Simple
there.
yes or no answer.
No.
No heroin?
No. Is
All
it
right.
because of my Texas plates?
No.
Yes,
Well, what's up
that
with
is
your
why.
past? What do you mean your past?
Nothing.
Huh?
Nothing.
Well, it means something if you just brought it up.
Well,
So, I've never met you
No,
before. That's
but
why
he
I'm asking.
looked up he called you because he looked up my past records and stuff.
Okay. Yeah.
I haven't been in any trouble.
I think I misspoke earlier. They're in Florida. I saw the Texas plates and I was thinking they're in Texas, but now it's obvious that these guys are obviously Florida cops. You can tell by the badge, a little Florida is on the badge. My bad.
Back to Florida for my daughter to be closer to family.
Okay, I got you. So yeah, just recent past narcotic possession. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah,
Okay.
but like
That's not I'm just asking. I'm trying to just.
before my daughter was born.
Okay. Sorry.
And
What
I
was that?
completed. My daughter was born in 2020.
Okay.
And I completed probation.
Gotcha.
And
Okay. All right. Cool.
Whatever.
So the only reason I ask, I just try to get a picture of why I'm out here. Okay.
Yeah.
So all right. So what we're gonna do? Just let you know we have probable cause to search the vehicle. So I'm just gonna search it real quick, and then we're gonna have somebody to come search you. Okay.
Yeah.
And then as long as everything's good to go, we'll get you out of here. Okay. Sound good? I appreciate it. Thank you.
I mean, they got the dog hit. force, and they're gonna.
Yeah, the dog's gonna hit if they want the dog to hit. Period.
I know that.
Come on, sister. That's not how it works.
Is that why? Why'd you?
Is what? Why?
What? I'm just asking. Why did you call the K9? Personally,
Because of your nervousness when I was talking to you.
because
and
I
then
was
when
nervous.
Well, I'll tell you if you want me to tell you. Because
Yes,
of
I
your
do.
nervousness while I was talking to you. And then when I came back and saw your history, so I asked for a canine.
Yeah,
Nothing
that's
wrong
fine.
with that. That's our job. Is to
No,
find
I
crime,
know,
so.
but like it's history.
I understand.
It's
And look,
history.
if that's
And that's
if
why
that's the case, then
anybody
that's
has
awesome.
nervousness. Once you have history somewhere, you're gonna be nervous.
everybody has nervousness.
That's true. I've pulled people over and they're like shaking, handing me their registration. Nothing in their car. They're fine. They're just nervous to be pulled over. Maybe it's the first time, or maybe they're just a nervous person.
Because I'm deathly afraid of cops.
You never know, but most people aren't super relaxed when they get stopped by the police.
If you're mad at me for investigating,
I'm
I
not
don't wanna
mad
tell
at you for investigating. I'm mad because this is Santa Rosa County.
She's
and that's why
mad for
it's-
getting caught.
Like there are real crimes happening
What
all
year
the
is
time.
that? What year is that band? Do you
It's
know?
a 2012.
2012.
Yeah.
She still has meth sores
Ugh.
and everything on her.
Yeah,
Go on,
yeah.
narcotic, whatever.
Yeah, that's a lie.
There are real crimes that go on all the time, and y'all are with somebody because I'm nervous when you pulled me over.
Well, do you know where those real crimes are happening?
Everywhere.
You want to tell us where they're at? Because right now we're
Great
looking
rebuttal.
for crime. That's why
They're looking for
I'm
crime.
investigating this.
I thought
I am a crime fighter, so if you're aware of some crime, I'd like to know. Thank you.
That's our job. Is to
your
look for
job
crime
is to serve and protect. That is your job. Serve and protect.
and enforce the law because we're law enforcement
Yes, but not
officers.
to search out and harass people, which is what's going
Search
on.
out and look for crime. That is our job.
No, look for crime is nowhere in your definition of your job.
Keep our-
Great argument.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying this is so stupid. I'm so over this.
What will we
At least
find?
there's a lot of stuff for them to go through.
Yes, I can imagine. You got a lot of shit in your car.
Yeah. Well, cleaning.
It is
tools,
annoying when
cleaning
there's a ton of
supplies,
junk in someone's car and you're
junk,
searching it.
Bags, like, jeez Louise.
So you want to be here
It'll
alone?
be a while, yeah.
It's a joke.
And I'm joking back.
Yeah. Let's see.
We have surpassed joking, I think, because like
Except that
that's,
you're joking.
This cop is great,
I'm
except
not-
that you
I'm
are
just
joking.
Aggravated.
2500 on
Her glove box is locked.
Couldn't get a reg out of it.
From her.
The keys, you don't have to break it.
okay.
Oh yeah, no. No, you need a warrant.
Ma'am, I'm going to ask you one time, and then
You
I'm going to
need a
take you out of the
warrant.
vehicle and put you in
That's
handcuffs.
fine. You need a warrant.
Give me your keys
No,
now.
You need a warrant. Call. No. You need a warrant. I
Get
know
out.
the law.
Get out of the vehicle.
Oh
Turn around.
boy. Another one of those.
You need a warrant. God damn it. They need a warrant.
The gig is up, sister. Give the keys up.
Because get a warrant. I know my rights, dude.
Also checking her sleeves as well.
Yeah, checking my sleeves because I'm hiding all kinds of.
Well, you're going to jail now.
For what?
Dang it.
Resisting arrest.
I'm not resisting arrest.
Yes, you are.
I'm not under. Why am I under arrest?
I already told you, let go of those keys now.
No, get off.
Ma'am?
You need a warrant to
Let go of those keys now. And just start peeling her fingers open.
Jeez. She tried. Let's see what's in there. Kind of
She's got the
treats.
spray still.
Get off
It's,
of me.
I think it's fell out. Let's go ahead and put it in the back of your car.
This is up, dude.
Calm down, or you're about to get put on the ground.
This is illegal as f-
It's not.
Yes, it is. I know my rights.
Get down. Do not get in my face. You understand me?
I'm not in your face. You need a warrant to.
Boy.
Is it the glove box?
Yeah, glove box.
That's why I asked her for a registration and she wouldn't look in the glove box earlier.
She's got a firearm.
Ooh.
There you
Packing.
go, right here, bro. It's in there with it.
It's in there.
She wouldn't give me the registration. She wouldn't open her glove box and look for the registration.
Yep. And a gun.
Was it meth?
I think so. I'm not sure.
We'll take that out. I got the thing in the back. We can open
Makes
that.
sense.
Go ahead and empty this.
Those dogs are
Clean it.
incredible.
Yeah, that's meth.
Those noses.
Dude, you used to work in here. What's up with these guys? Do they do this on purpose?
Man, like,
I feel like they do it on purpose.
Guys.
I feel like this guy looks like he's got to pee. We do what we do on purpose. Find crime and arrest.
Correct.
That right there is a sally port. Most police departments and jails have something they call a sally port where they bring prisoners in and out. I didn't know what it meant, and watching this video made me think, what's the origin of that? So stand by. A sally port is not named after a specific person. Historically, it was a fortified secondary gateway in a castle wall designed for troops to secretly exit and launch sudden surprise attacks or sallies on besieging enemies. There you have it.
For it.
Yeah.
For felonies, yeah.
Yeah, harass people.
Harass criminals. We'll get back to her charges in just a moment, but first the cops stop a driver after witnessing 2 traffic violations.
Hi, how are you guys doing? I'm Officer Glovebox from the police department. Just the reason for the stop is when you come to that stop sign, you didn't make a complete stop, and you also didn't use the stop sign that's right there. You didn't come to a complete stop. You did not.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, but you have an ID on you?
Kind of.
Are you able to roll down these back windows too, please? Thank you.
get your ID.
So the second officer is IDing the passenger. Where I work, this is kind of a sticky thing. You can't really do that unless you have a suspicion that the passenger has committed some kind of crime or you're investigating him for something. Then you can ask for ID. But in Mass, you can't really do that. In Ohio, it looks like that's just fine.
I don't even have my wallet. I can give you my social.
Okay.
But I do have a picture of my ID too.
That works.
You don't have your wallet.
And then just something that we ask them all the time,
Interesting.
stop any kind of firearms or anything in the car? No.
She's been cooperative so far. Put all the windows down. Passenger provided his ID.
All right, just hang tight for a second, okay? Here's that bag for him. What was that? Is that a blunt that's in there?
Whoops.
When's the last time you guys smoked? 25 minutes ago? Okay. What we're going to do, can you just go ahead and turn the car off, please? We're going to have you guys step out for a second. What we're going to do is called a PC search, probable cause search, because you obviously have a blurred roach in there.
They have a blurnt, I think he said. Marijuana, it varies state to state what you can do for ordering out and searching a vehicle. If you just have an odor, the state I work in, it's not good enough for a search because marijuana is legal if you're over 21. But if you have an open container or you see marijuana in the passenger compartment, then you can search for more marijuana.
You guys just said that you guys smoked about 25 minutes ago, so we're going to have you guys step out. We're going to pat you guys down for weapons real quick. All right, and then we're just going to do a quick look through the car and then get you guys out of here, okay? So I'm going to ask you any kind of firearms in the car.
No, not that. No.
I'm sorry, sir?
I just got my car back, so I don't.
Can you repeat what you just said?
That's all I got.
Okay. So we're going to get everybody out just one at a time, okay?
Okay.
So I'll just leave your guys' bags and whatnot in here, and then we'll get you out, okay? And then when you just step out, just face that way. And you
I just got my car back from my grandpa.
No, you're
so
all good.
There should be nothing in here.
Okay. Do you have? Can I check your pocket?
Translation is, if there is something in there, it's grandpa's fault.
I appreciate it. All right. If you want to just step in front of our car.
Okay.
I appreciate it. You okay if you check your pockets?
I appreciate it. I just got out of prison, bro. I know how I'll be.
What you get?
Just got out of prison.
I got ready to truck.
Okay.
You probably looked it up, bro.
Honestly, I did not know.
Work. I got some weed.
My man,
We're more.
get yourself a
We're
belt
just more concerned.
or
about
sweatpants that fit.
I don't do that. All them 4 weed packets.
Come back this way here.
Bingo! Wasn't even that hard, guys.
13. Yeah. Right now, stay there. Right now, we're just putting everybody in handcuffs right now, okay? Where's he going?
So we're going to cuff the male up first and right away. Men commit more violence. Men are usually the ones in possession of firearms. We're going to detain him and figure out whose gun this is, see if somebody's going to fess up to it. In most cases, statistics tell us that it's his gun.
Can I have you head towards
Can you talk to her, bro? Cause
I got you. So right now, everybody's just detained. So,
listen, sir, I just got out of prison.
I understand.
For now.
Just go ahead and
I got a job.
I understand. Just go ahead and swing your feet, and I'm gonna work with you guys as much as you guys work with us, okay? So
just got out of prison and has a job, yet is driving around with an open container of marijuana, that blunt, and there's a gun in the center console. So you're not doing that great a job of protecting your freedom.
we're gonna wait for another unit to get here. We're gonna get her in the back of a car as well, and then we're gonna go from there, okay? Go ahead and put her in back of the car.
Is it a brick road?
There wasn't anything that he missed, right? You don't have anything else?
Be a fancy neighborhood in Akron.
I'll just go real quick, just back
I
here.
just went to go pick up my car from my grandpa's house.
Okay.
Because he has his business.
That's what you're saying, the power wash and
So
whatnot.
if he does have a firearm, but if it is in there, then that's not my.
Grandpa's power washing / drug dealing business, maybe.
And if you'll hand this to your car wash professional, and have an A1 day.
Like I said, watch your head, 6 feet for me.
It's Ania, correct?
No, not yet.
I'm sorry, Anaya. So I'm going to read you your rights real quick, and then we're going to have a talk about this, okay?
Okay.
So you have the right to remain silent, and having these rights in mind, do you wish to talk to us?
Yeah.
Where were you guys even going?
I was dropping him off
Where?
at home,
Where's home?
McKinley.
Home McKinley? So why'd you guys come down this way?
I was just riding, really. And I needed to go to the hair store.
Just riding.
I needed to go to the hair store right there.
So
like
my
this.
thing is, like, obviously
Like,
we got...
I picked him up. I was
So-
about to come to the hair store. Went right there, and then I was like, nah.
Did you see us behind you, and that's why you guys pulled in the driveway?
In this driveway?
Yes.
No.
I'm sorry?
No. I don't really care about that.
So, it just looked a little weird to me. That's why we stopped you guys.
Yeah, it's okay.
Because...
So he had a hunch, decided to follow the vehicle, waited for a motor vehicle infraction, then took his opportunity to take the stop to see what's going on.
You guys immediately pulled into Dave's as soon as we got behind you. And I wasn't even trying to follow you guys at that time, but it looked a little weird to me.
Mm-hmm.
How many times did I ask you guys if there was a firearm in the car?
I didn't know it was one in there. I just got my car from my grandpa.
Okay.
Wow. Throwing Grandpa right under the bus, as we predicted.
Whose gun is it?
It's my grandpa's.
But it's your car?
Yeah.
So you know you're responsible for everything in that car then, right?
No, I didn't.
How old are you?
20.
You're 20? So...
And too young for weed also.
You're not even allowed to have a pistol then.
Right. Yeah,
So-
I didn't have it.
So then whose is it?
It's my
These aren't my
grandpa's.
pants.
I swear, you can look it up in everything.
Guns don't work like that. They're not like IDs where, you know, you can run it and it comes back to someone. So I'm letting you know right now you're under arrest, okay?
Okay.
For CCW failure to disclose. And then carrying concealed weapon. You failed to disclose that there was a firearm in the car.
Okay, even if I ain't know.
It's your car, you're responsible for what's inside it.
Facts, okay.
So, I'm going to ask you one time. Is it
She
his gun?
seems totally fine with this.
The dude in the car. Who is he to you?
My friend.
Your friend? How do you know him?
Off like just social media. We just be.
You guys
Social
have, like,
media.
boyfriend and girlfriend or anything like that?
No.
Okay. So it's not his gun? Okay. So he said that the reason why she was trying to dip on us because there was a gun in the car and because her tags were expired. So that was before, he just acknowledged that there was a firearm in the car before we even stopped him. Obviously, again, he's a convicted felon, not allowed to be around firearms. I asked him 3 times if there was a firearm in the car, and he said no.
So also with that, even if he knows that there's a firearm
Yes.
in the vehicle, regardless of whether it's hers or
Yes.
not, he can still be charged.
Absolutely. So they're both going to jail.
So they can both be charged for the gun. They're both there. They both have access to it. I think the legal term is like constructive possession of the gun. Works the same way with drugs. So both going to jail.
What's this?
Abortion pill?
They're abortion pills?
Yeah, yeah.
Abortion pills, yeah, that's just a friend of yours who you met through social media.
Why do you have like 10 or 15 of them?
They come in a box. They're not mine. I never had one before.
Those aren't mine either. Those are my grandpa's.
So they're no kind of narcotics or
No,
drugs?
hell no. You could go ahead and tell him no.
Was that in the center console or was that in your purse?
I don't know.
Okay.
It's got her
All right,
shoes off, getting
so
comfy.
I am letting you know right now you are going to jail, and so is he, okay? And then your charges right now is at least going to be the CCW, carrying concealed weapons, failure to disclose, okay? All right.
That's it?
As of right now, yeah.
Surprising he's not going to hit her with the weed, because I believe Ohio, you have to be 21 to have marijuana, but maybe he's cutting her a break.
Yes, sir.
Sir, listen, I'm being respectful. I'm not.
We're being respectful too.
I'm not talking crazy or nothing.
You're not. So listen, just let me talk for 1 second. So both of you guys are going to go to jail, okay? Because both of you guys failed to disclose that there's a firearm in the car. I asked her multiple times if there's a firearm in the car. She said no. You just said that before we stopped you guys, she told you that there was a firearm in the center console, correct?
No, she never told me where it's at, but she told me
okay,
there was
so that there's a firearm in the car.
But I understand where you're coming from.
So again, just let me preach. So again, you're a convicted felon. You told us you were a convicted felon. You need to tell us if there's a firearm in the car or not, whether it was yours or not. And again, you're a convicted felon. You're not allowed to be around firearms. You're going to go to jail for CCW failure to disclose and then weapons under. Okay? Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. What
Unfortunately,
I can't let you make any phone calls right now. Once you get into the jail, they'll allow you to do that.
Are you going?
They're both going. I'm not saying the gun is yours, but again, the reason why you're being arrested as well, because the statement that you made to us, which again is recorded, you said that she told you there was a firearm in the car.
Can you get them numbers from me, please?
You can do that in the jail. They're gonna allow you to get phone numbers from this way here.
Right here.
Nice to get a prisoner transport come pick him up.
Hey, can you make a phone call for me? Please, bro. 330.
Just some random guy in the sidewalk. Call my mom for me, please.
No. Step in there. Be careful with your head. You want this? What's that? It's just like so you don't fall.
Oh man, that brace is close.
Okay, then I can remove it.
Just make sure I don't fall, okay?
You want me to put the seatbelt on?
Are you driving?
Yes.
Okay, I'm about to just scoot up to the window.
Okay, go ahead.
She's very agreeable. Doesn't seem upset at all. The woman was charged with resisting with violence, possession of a controlled substance, and possession of paraphernalia. She was ultimately sentenced to 270 days in jail. The man was charged with failure to disclose a concealed weapon and weapons under disability. The woman was charged with carrying a concealed weapon, failure to disclose a concealed weapon, and issued traffic citations. Unfortunately, their sentencing information was not available online. Thank you for joining me on this video. Please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know your thoughts, and don't forget, hit that bell notification so you know when the latest video has dropped. And if you like police war stories, check out the Things Police See podcast, where I sit down with the men and women of law enforcement for about an hour and get their most intense, bizarre, and sometimes humorous moments from the job. Available everywhere you get podcasts, and there's a link in the description to the YouTube channel. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.